What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, more fun, more excitement here on a very, very early Sunday morning. Guys, just hanging out down here, drinking some coffee and checking out some really cool toys. Guys, for my robot section of my museum, we have another fun robot for you from NSI International Products, the Spybots, cybernetic security robots. And I did a video on two of these Spybots, our Robo Ear Spybots and our Trip. This is my newest one right here. This one has been very difficult to find. There's 4 total, so now I have 3. There's 4. There's one more, and I'll talk about that one a little bit later. But this one was particularly difficult to find. This is the Spybots Spotbot super bright tracking light. So this guy can walk. He makes a lot of noise. He alerts you, and he can turn his head a little bit side to side and up and down a little bit. And this flashlight, basically for a head, is extremely bright. It lights up and shines on the intruder. So you can set this guy up in your room, your office, wherever. And if an intruder comes in, he does the job for you. He alerts you, and he shines the light on the intruder. A really cool concept. Like I said, these toys remind me of toys from the 1970s. The playability factor is off the charts because of the technology. I don't know if we had this quite. I was talking to some of my subscribers in the last video I did with the Spybot video. I'm not sure if we had that type of technology back then. It just reminds me of that technology. I think this technology was a little bit better. Obviously, I believe this was created in 2021. I found this at Meijer's. You know, unlike my other 2 Spybots that I found at Target. And you can still find some of these guys at Target, but not this one. Maybe you can find it at your Target or your Meijer's store, but I haven't been. They had one of these guys, Spotbots, at Meijer's, and I saw him, and I was getting something else at the time. I said I'll come back and get him, and never returned. And then just a couple days ago, I went to Meijer's, and I'm looking around, and lo and behold, here's this little guy. Like I said, just really cool concept, technology-wise. If I had this as a kid, this would have been fantastic for me. Kids that are scared to sleep in the dark, this little guy comes in handy. Like I said, he turns his light on. He makes a lot of noise. I don't know if you get much sleep, though. Just a cool concept. And like I said, I'm getting into more robots for our channel, for my collection, for the museum collection. And every chance I get, I can find a really cool robot that I can really connect with, I'll have to add it to my museum collection. Like I said, this is just a really cool robot. See here, he has motion sensor, motorized LED searchlight right here. What else does he have? He's motorized, so he moves. screaming siren sound. And it requires 3 AAA batteries, which are not included. So those of you guys who always ask me about my robots and my battery operated toys, you don't have to worry about that. These guys don't have batteries in them. You have to purchase the batteries to put in them. Like a really cool robot. You see his arms here, legs. You see the voice part right here. I'm going to say because you got the little opening here, vent here. And then you have this gigantic head here with which is a really, like I said, it looks like it's a flashlight. He is what his name says he is. He's a Spotbot. Super bright tracking light. So he lights up and checks out everything. And here's a nice little side shot here. Let's turn the box around. Get you a blown out shot of the box. Guys, I love my robots. I can't get enough robots. And here's how this guy looks in all of his glory here. Look at that bright light. It's really cool. Your own 24/7 room security. Intruders, beware. Guys, it's early. I think I need another cup of coffee. Oh, so here's the motion sensor. Screaming siren sound, I was right. And it's motorized. Now, here, collect them all, and that's what we fully intend on doing. So we just got Spotbot, we have Trip, we have Robo Ear. Here's the piece de resistance, guys. Here's the one that I think is going to be extremely difficult. I've never seen this one in any store. The Room Guardian. And I did some research on the Room Guardian. It's really cool. You put this on your door, and you have to punch in a code here on these red buttons. And if you get it wrong, this thing kicks out the 2 side panels here on either side. They pop out, and it starts making all these this crazy noise, like an alarm going off. And you get the instruction. I'm looking down here, instruction sheet on how to use your Spotbot. Immediately be alerted to unwanted guests. When Spotbot senses movement, his super bright searchlight moves in all directions, and his wheelbase drives him around to find your foes. Guys, if that's not hours and hours and hours of playability factor, I don't know what is. I mean, does it connect with the younger generation now? Probably not. Maybe a little bit, because it is interactive, and that's the key that kids want. They want to be entertained. B, they want to interact with their action figures, their robots, their toys. And this is why toys they're really losing the battle to video games and VR headsets and all these things. The interaction, the ability to be able to interact with the toys. We didn't need that as a kid. This was going to probably be good enough for me as a kid. My imagination powered me and powered the fun that I wanted to have with my toys, my action figures. I could be on different planets. I could be fighting different superheroes with my action figures. My imagination, guys, and I think that's somewhere along the line. I would like to see the younger generation get back to that. But I don't know. Maybe that's another conversation video for another time. But when I see toys like this, robots like this, it just reminds me of the good old days. Guys, your thoughts, your opinions, we want to hear it all. I found my third Spybot robot, Spotbot. And I'm really excited about this one because, like I said, the more difficult these guys are to find, the happier I am when I find it. The thrill of the hunt. Finding this guy. Yeah, somebody said, well, M.I.B, go on eBay or Amazon and just find the other one. It's not the same, guys, as going to a store like Myers or Target and hunting for these robots and these toys. And to be able to find them in the wild, as they say, is the best feeling as a toy collector. Spotbot, guys. And it's not really driving me crazy right now that I can't find the fourth robot. It's almost fun. It gives me something to do as a toy collector, as a museum curator, owner of a museum, a toy museum. It gives me something to do, something to look forward to. So I'm not being drove out of my mind because I can't find these beautiful robots. But saying that, I am definitely going to up my search, my hunt for the fourth Spybot cybernetic security robot. But for right now, I'm pretty content with my 3 I have and my newest addition, my Spotbot. Your thoughts, guys, your opinions. We have more fun on the way. Check our robot playlist out, guys, on our museum channel on YouTube. Check it out, guys. It's got a lot of fun robots that you might have had when you were a kid, that you remember from movies, TV shows, you name it. Lots of fun. You know the routine, guys. God bless. Stay safe. Hire one of these guys to do security for you. But more importantly, keep collecting.